Welcome! This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about mindset, your website, your brand, your social media marketing, your customers, how to sell to your customers, how to find your customers, how to talk about the skills and knowledge you need in your business, and free software and tools to help you save time, money, and be more productive, as well as strategy and systems here on Solopreneur Success Strategies. Welcome! Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. Today, it's Get Your Message Out Tuesday, which is all about your brand and your messaging. So welcome. Today, we're talking about Instagram. We've been talking about a variety of ways to get your messaging out for your brand and how to use it in your business. And today it's about Instagram. So let's have a look at who I am, I guess, quickly. I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband in our structural engineering firm for the last 20 years, and I came out onto the internet to help others learn how to do business. And on Get Your Message Out Tuesday, we do a 4-week training where we look at why you should be on a platform. For example, Instagram. Should you be on it? Is it your audience? What is the design of the platform? How you can leverage the platform for your business, and how to quickly set up your presence on the platform or not. So there you go. Today, it's about Instagram. I'll be looking through the variety of things that we've done so far. But for Get Your Message Out Tuesday, it's all about your brand messaging. And I have an offer, I believe, for building your own brand in a week at jgtips.com/brand, where we identify your unique benefits of your business, differentiate you from your competitors, identify your market, name your product or business, develop your messaging, and measure and refine your messaging. So, because once you have your messaging, you can attract your ideal customers. There are over 3.5 billion people now on the internet, and we should be able to attract those who are interested in what we sell or what we have to solve their problems or fulfill their desire. So we have been looking at previously, initially we looked at you and your brand. What exactly is your brand? And then we looked at your website and how you can brand your website. And we're looking at various social media platforms. And then we always ask which one is best for you when it comes to social media and your business. A brand is your promise, your commitment, and what you stand for and stand against in your business. It is all about your messaging. It's not the logo and the brand colors. Those are actually the brand elements. It's your messaging, your mission, your vision for your business, being able to communicate who you are and what you stand for and stand against will be what is consistent, accepted by your customer, and it has a unique edge to differentiate yourself from your competitors. Then people will be attracted to you and your business. So we also looked at your website messaging. We looked at your homepage and About Us page, your Start Here page, the blog, and other pages can all have your brand messaging on your website. And you can go and have a look at some of those previous episodes back on my YouTube channel at Solopreneur Success Strategies. All the Tuesday episodes, Get Your Message Out Tuesday, will have all the previous episodes. At jgtips.com/YouTube, you can go directly there for my channel. So we've also had a look at Facebook, we've looked at Twitter, and we looked at Pinterest, and today I thought we'd have a look at Instagram, because what is Instagram all about? And Instagram is a very interesting social media platform. It's not like Facebook or Twitter, where you can be an individual and there's quite a flow of a lot of individuals in the feed. It's just very different social media, and so it's very important to figure out if it's what you want to be doing for your business, and whether or not you can even connect with others on Instagram for your business. So it's a photo sharing site. It's a video sharing site. you can try and do social networking on it. You can certainly follow other people, and people can follow you and what you are sharing as your photos in their Instagram feed. It was launched in October of 2010. It was acquired by Facebook in 2012. It's a mobile platform. There is a desktop, we'll call it desktop view of your Instagrams that you have done and your Instagram feed, but you can't really load up any of your Instagrams except through your mobile phone. And of course, it's available for iOS as well as Android, and the Apple App Store and Google Play Store both have the Instagram app that you can upload to your phone. And Instagram means instant, of course, and gram is, well, for those of us of that age, is a telegram. You can capture a moment, you can post it, you can capture a series of ideas, and it's all about having content, heavy content in Instagram. And we'll have a look at that. There are brands that are using Instagram quite successfully, and it's among the top 10 social media sites that are being used. It has now video sharing options, and now there are also options to do Instagram ads. People want to become more social, and even businesses are using it. But how is Instagram generally used? Well, it's used to share images and movies. It has business potential, but it's limited depending on what your business is. You can do how-to videos. You can do company tours. You can show the Christmas party for your business. You can show your favorite dog picture of your dog, but no matter what your industry may be, you have to be able to connect with your customers when it comes to Instagram, because you can, it's a very limiting, I find, news feed. So in Instagram, the real heroes are images and video. You can use descriptions and hashtags, and I think you can have one link in there. No, you can't have a link. Well, you might be able to now, but in the actual Instagram post, you can put one in your bio. It's very visual Instagram, and the success depends on how you use it and how you focus on the user experience. Generally, it's used as a multiple social media channels. You're working with professionals. You build close relationships. It can represent your brand, and it can create the visual strategies for you. But it's a very visual media. So let's have a look quickly. Next week, we'll look more at the actual live site. But let's have a look at mine, and I'll just mention how mine is working for me. Instagram for my business is not really where I should be. So it's not a very good example, but this is the question that we've had before, is when you're looking at all your social media and whether or not you should be on that social media site, you should have a look and ask yourself, is this really for my business? And for me, I think it's probably not for my business. I have one active link here. The rest are all dead links, so there's only one place in your bio where they can go back to your website. As you can see, those are all dead. And what I do for my post is basically quotes, sayings, very visual. They look good in the feed, I'm sure. I get a few comments. But for me, mostly Instagram is not somewhere that I'm terribly interested in being in. I enjoy creating these, and I get a few likes and a few comments, but it's not the place for me. I'll show you one that is very popular, if I can get it shorthand just for today. Yeah, I got it shorthand. This is one of the most popular sites. It's National Geographic. Life is an adventure. Enjoy the ride in the world through the eyes of National Geographic photographers. And of course, photography is very visual. And they have 65 million fans. And next week, we'll have a look at some of the more popular ones. But of course, as you know, National Geographic has always been known for their photographs. And of course, each photograph has more than 800,000 likes and 2,700 comments because, of course, they've figured out how to make the post very visual and very interesting in terms of their followers. So, for example, this one, they also have a little description about having taken the photograph and they get a credit from the photographer. And then everybody makes comments about the actual photo. So if you're a photographer, next week I'll go over some of the people that Instagram really works for. And we'll have a look at some of the more successful people on Instagram. But you have to ask yourself whether or not it would be a place that you want to spend your time. So let me get back to my Instagram feed. For example, there's lots of personal photos of people who have sent them up by phone about their own life. There's occasional witty comments, lots of pictures of food, some educational pictures. And of course, I don't have the perfect feed either. But, what can you say? It's not the place for me to be. Other than to show my personality, I guess I'd show pictures of my dog, but no one's going to want to do business with me just because of how cute my dog is. So hopefully that gives you an idea on Instagram and whether or not you should use it for your business. We will be looking at it further, of course, and look at some of the successful people who are on Instagram, just as we did with Pinterest. But remember that in order to build your own brand, you have to be able to figure out what is first, or what is your messaging going to be, who is your customers that you want, what is the messaging that will attract your customers. And so we do that over at Build Your Own Brand Early Adopter Offer over at jgtips.com/brand. And you can go to my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube if you want to go and look at some of the previous brand ideas on how to build your brand. We had some fairly extensive discussion on what brand is before we even went into website. So it should be useful for you if you're just trying to figure out what your brand is going to be for your business. So thank you for listening. And next week we'll go and have a look at some of the very successful brands on Instagram. We already looked at Pinterest. Go look at my YouTube channel if you want to look at Pinterest. But this next week it'll be Instagram. Thank you for listening. This has been Jane Gardner at Solopreneur Success Strategies. Please go and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs, and also to find out about other programs as well over at jgtips.com/programs. And over there we have a free mindset magazine for you to check out at jgtips.com/mindset offer. So welcome. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow, as this is a 7-day-a-week show on mindset, your customer, getting your message out on social media and on your website, talking about strategies, talking about business systems, talking about all kinds of things, including the skills that you need as a solopreneur. So please come back and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs. Thank you.